Hi, it's Wendy. I want to show you these that I've been making, and I do just love them. They are little concertina pockets, and I got the idea from a lady called Julie, and it is Jules Designs, JT Creations, and she gives this as a free printable. So you've got two covers here, and this is one of them, the wider one. One is slightly wider than the other one, and that's the other one. But I did make some covers just from my strips of card, and I made a couple from Bookpages and stuck two book pages together, and they have little concertina pockets inside, which I thought were really good for Happy Mail, or I do a raffle each week at my junk journal, each fortnight rather, at my junk journal class. So you've got like 4, you can put as many pockets as you want in, and I'm sure you've all probably seen these before, but I saw the video come up on my YouTube feed, and that one's just stuck together. I just thought they were nice and handy little thing to make, and a great way of using your book pages, as we all have loads of those. So I don't want to make mine too thick, because if you're going to put them in a journal, you don't want to build up too much thickness. But this is a big one, which I just love them. I love them all coffee dyed and decorated up. I've decorated both sides. So let's go ahead, and I shall make one from the kit, from this, and I'll make one from my strip of paper like this. So I'm just going to cut these out, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, first I've used these strips of card. This one measures 14 inches by just under 4, very slightly under 4. So I'm just going to trim it to make it into a sort of tag shape, and use the other piece of that to get the other side as near as the same as I can. And then punch, where's my little circle punches? I'll punch some of these. I'm using the same card. I put 4 of these on. I make my own reinforcement dots, and I use a hole punch. Now I'm just going to ink, around the edge of here. I know it's already coffee dyed, but I just like the top edges done as well, and round. In fact, I really don't think that they need it, to be honest. They're quite dark anyway, the coffee that I use to dye the card with. And then I stick those on. I'm just going to stick one on the centre at the top, and one on the other side. Then I get my hole punch. I use my crop, well, I was using this one, but the holes are slightly too big, so I'm going to use my crocodile and use a smaller hole, I think, because it's only to get a piece of string through. Try and eyeball it in the middle as near as I can, and then punch the 2 of these together. Try and get that punched in the middle. That's way off the middle, but never mind. And then I stick that on the inside like so, just to reinforce where the string is going to go through. Line up the holes. So that's those done. Right, let's get on to making the pockets. And I've got a Bookpages. These are from a plant book. And I'm going to do 3 in this one. 3 pockets. So I fold one side in, then measure how wide I'm going to need it, so that it's just about 1/8 of an inch in from the side. So fold that one over, so it's about 1/8 on that side, and glue down the seam. Like so. Fold another one. Some glue along the bottom seam to seal it, and the same on this one. Now I've got to cut these to the correct length. So this is the glued end, the bottom. Then I want to cut them, once they're glued in, to about there. You could even use these offcuts to make a smaller one as well, which I might well do that. So they should fit together in there. Yep. So you'd only put a waggle of glue down the centre and glue together, and then another waggle of glue down the centre. Then put it in your little tag. Make sure your bottoms are together on the seam. Push it down so that it's right up to this edge, and then put another strip of glue or a wiggle of glue and glue that down. Turn it over and do the same on this side. Like so. And that is your little concertina book ready. I'll just let that glue dry, and it is seeping out a wee bit at the top there, so I'm just going to wipe that with my piece of cloth and just leave it open to dry properly. And then we'll do this one. So this is narrower, obviously, so I'll use the book page. Instead of that way, I'm going to fold it lengthways and make sure it's about 1/8 of an inch in from the side, and the same on this side. Fold it in like so. Now I'm going to have this on top, just then you've got the pictures. Put a bead of glue, that's the word I was looking for, a bead of glue, not a wiggle, down there to hold both. I've already got one I did when I was at my craft group this morning. So this is going to have 4 pockets. Now because these were longer, I did the book page lengthways instead of widthways. I can just fold this in half and get a good crease on that, and do the same with this one. Get the tops together, fold, crease it, and one of those can go inside the other, and I hope that one's not too wide. Just about fit. Then cut the length off, because we don't want them sticking out over the top. So you can cut level with one of the lines of writing. Get rid of those, don't need those. And the same again, just put a bead of glue down the centre. Sorry, stick that one together. Stick this one together. Then we're going to stick these together. That one on top. Top sticking out a wee bit more. Now I would normally ink all these round, but I just think it's boring watching on camera, and I like inking just the inside top of the pocket as well. So like I said, normally ink all those round the edges. But I hate watching people inking. Then do the same there. Put a bead of glue. Make sure it's pressed right down to the fold. And fold it up. Turn it over and fold a bead of glue. Fold that up and press well. Okay, so this one you've got 4 pockets in, and this one we've got 3. So I'm just going to let this dry, and I'm just going to get 4 more circles to do the top. So I'm going to punch through 2 of them with my crocodile. Try and get it a bit more central this time, if I can. Stick this one down onto the front and the back of the tag book. And get my crocodile again and try and get in the centre. Not too bad, but not perfect by any means. Then we get a piece of string. I'll cut 2 pieces because I want one for the other one as well. Feed it through one and the other. Oh, that's unthreaded it. Bear with me a moment. And that's ready to tie in a bow. Now I thought of using some of these as little raffle prizes for my group and putting ephemera or stickers in the pockets, and that's a nice little raffle prize for one of the ladies. Like so. Now we can decorate the front. Obviously that one you don't have to decorate because it's on patterned card. Oh, I didn't put the insides to this one, did I? Silly. Take the string out. Glue the inside. Line the holes up. You don't have to do these. I just feel it gives it a little bit more strength, that's all. I'm just watching a couple out of my window now walking past in shorts and t-shirt. And I'm sat here in long trousers, t-shirt, jumper, or cardigan rather. You can always tell which the tourists are in Spain. Right, let's just have a bit of a tidy up here. Right, let's just decorate the front of this one. I have this book I bought on Amazon, and I use it to store my ephemera in. I bought the book and it came with, I'm not sure, maybe 10 inserts, and I bought some extra ones. and they are, let me just get my little ruler here. Each pocket is about 6.5 centimetres by 10. But what I did is I folded a piece of paper at the bottom that slots in the pocket. Then you're not pulling the plastic open all the time. You can just slide it out, choose which item you want, and then slide it back in again, which works really well for me, and it's a good way of storing my ephemera. Although this is only part of it, I must admit, but I do keep this at the side of my chair, and then when I want to just delve into a journal page when I'm sitting there watching telly, I've got most types of ephemera that I like to use at hand, so it's handy for me and it works. I did try making my own ephemera book, which was great, and then I saw these books on Amazon and I thought that's gonna work for me as well. So I'm just pulling a few bits out to decorate both sides. Flowers, butterflies, got some little stamp things, stickers there. I'll use those too. That's the last of those. And oh, let's use some of these tag things. That'll fill some of the page. I did use Bookpages on some to back it under the ephemera. That's one without the tag outside. That's just the pockets. So that's quite nice just to slot into a pocket of your journal. You can do all sorts, honestly. It's just your choice. Right, let's just, they go low, we go high. Take time to smell the roses. So let's just use one piece of that. And I'll just decorate one side while I'm with you. And then I'll make that do. So that fastens up. Right, let's just have a look. I'm going to ink this very roughly and very quickly. Right, I'm going to put that on. I don't really plan this out too much. Put there. I'm going to put that at the bottom. Picking up my dauber to glue instead of the glue, like so. And let's put a butterfly sticker. I'll have the orangey lemony coloured one. Let me get my pokey tool, see if I can get the edge off this. Oh, managed it. Like so. We'll put one of the flowers. I'll use this one because the saying I'm going to use is take time to smell the roses. So I'm going to use that one on this side because that's a yellow rose. And I'll split that in two. Right, let's get this rose on. I just sat making all those I showed you at the side. I did some of them last night while I was watching TV, and I did some at my craft class. I should have put that over there or there. I think we'll put it over there, and then put take time. You can put as much or as little as you wish. So I'll put that one on the side there. And smell the roses. Take time to smell the roses, like so. And I'll just put one of these stamps up there. This is a sticker as well, so I have to peel this off. Then the other ephemera that I pulled out, I'll use to decorate the other side. And I'll just put a bit of glue on that as well. And I'm going to just stick it over the edge and then trim that bit off. Like so. Let's get rid of those. and that's one side done. Okay, so I'm going to use all this bits for this side. So I can do it like so, put that one up there, put the butterfly in the middle, and put the daisy near the top, and they go low, we go high. Not sure exactly what that means, but then you could put that like so. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed that and given you a new idea. I'll put the link to Jules Designs YouTube video, and she has the link then to her freebie of these, and she's also got a freebie circle envelope which I downloaded as well. So thanks for joining me today. I'd love you to leave me a comment and let me know what you think, and be a subscriber, and I shall see you next time. Bye.